first, Christina Coleman is in Los Angeles with the latest on the growing impacts of the government shutdown. Christina.
Hi, John. Monthly benefits through SNAP, the nation's biggest food aid program, was paused yesterday due to the government shutdown, and millions of Americans use this program. Take a look at these food banks. One is in Kentucky, the other New York. Some folks across the country have been waiting in long lines for groceries and free meals at these locations to make sure they can still put food on the table during this ordeal, as both parties blame each other for the government shutdown.
We're asking the president to simply sit down and do what all presidents do. We can find a budget deal that puts us on a path to a health care fix.
Tennesseans indeed are frustrated with what the Democrats are carrying out as they continue with this Schumer shutdown.
On Friday, 2 federal judges ruled the Trump administration must find a way to continue to pay for SNAP using emergency reserve funds. President Donald Trump says he has instructed executive branch lawyers to ask the court to clarify how the federal government can legally fund SNAP as soon as possible. House Speaker Mike Johnson weighed in on Fox News Sunday.
You have 42 million recipients of SNAP that are in jeopardy right now. You have women, infants, and children because the nutrition program that President Trump and the White House have heroically funded thus far is running out of money. And of course, the troops. I mean, we've gotten them paid now for 2 cycles, but that money is not inexhaustible and it's running out.
Also, there are staffing shortages at some of the nation's busiest airports due to the government shutdown, resulting in numerous flight delays and disruptions. Nearly 13,000 air traffic controllers have now gone weeks without pay, resulting in a surge of them calling off of work as they deal with mounting financial stress and pressure.
These controllers, a lot of them are new controllers or they're trainee controllers. They don't make a lot of money, and so they may be the only person that is bringing money into the household. They have to make a decision: do I go to work and not get a paycheck and not put food on the table, or do I drive for Uber or DoorDash or wait tables? Those are the real thoughts and conversations these controllers are having.
In New Jersey today, the average flight delay at Newark Airport is about 2 hours, and some flights are more than 3 hours late due to staffing shortages. There's also long delays at the major airport in Austin, Texas right now. John?
Christina Coleman. Thanks, Christina.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.